What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Man, Uncle Mike got a headache, man. Maybe this will pick me up, man. We still ain't got no news on Diddy. We don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on, baby.
323 to 584. T5, let us know. You'll be out, old man.
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail. Neighbors scared stiff, won't retrieve they ball. If it bounce over Diddy gate, they don't call. Ain't no doorbell ringing, ain't no fence climbing. They say the devil dance quiet when the stars aligning. Talk in the street about basements with scream, where the silence too loud and the truth still bleed. Lawyer walks off, said the case too thick. Even his mama on IV drip, sick, trying to detox demon while praying on lies. But you can't cleanse blood when it drips from the sky.
Lawyers will argue today that Sean Combs deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out from behind bars as quickly as possible. This morning, the case against Sean Combs returns to court following the split verdict.
I can't believe I saw the twins in the pews, eyes wide shut, trying to dodge daddy's news. Courtroom silence when they walking slow. I felt the shame hit the floor like a soul on the go. They say he comfy now, sheets folded neat. Other inmates doing favors just to eat. He's still moving like a mobile with a plan, but God don't blink, the karma hits like a fan. Cases dropping daily, names ain't redacted. One brave soul said, nah, I ain't asking. I'm not anonymous, I'm proud with the pen. Said you're gonna remember this truth again and again.
We are just getting started. We're going to win, and we're not going to stop until he walks out of prison, a free man to his family. The defense argues there are exceptional circumstances.
I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe.
God damn that joint. Hey, that's a picker-upper, man. That's a quicker picker-upper. That's what that is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hey, check this out, man. As far as I'm concerned, Diddy is still in jail. Oh, my God, man. We had one clickbait that I ran across saying that Diddy gonna get out. He gonna walk out that door any second now. And his title was like Diddy will walk free or something. I can't even remember the title, but it made me click on it though. And it was a person was live or something. I don't know. Anyway, Diddy's sentencing shock. Oh man, Uncle Mike tired, y'all. I am poop tired, young. But I'm going to keep pushing, baby. That's what I do. I push. I push hard. I try to work harder than anybody in my team. You know, I got to do twice as much work as anybody on my team, man. So now that's a challenge. Anyway, Diddy sentencing shock. Will he walk free or face years in prison? This is coming off of Lano Legal. He's a lawyer, and I met him on, I think, Sean Otworth's channel or something like that, man. Give him a thumbs up. Let's check out, let's see what he got to say, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. This is going to be a 2-in-1. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
My legal eagles, it's time to talk about Diddy. Don't
Legal
forget
Eagles.
Diddy.
Don't
Sean
forget.
Diddy Combs. I feel stupid mentioning Sean Diddy Combs. Nobody says that. But right now he's facing the most serious reckoning of his career and his life. Keep in mind, one time this was the most untouchable figure in music and fashion and business, and he now sits before a justice system in a holding cell doing his daily constitutional on a metal toilet. How far the mighty have fallen. Now, he sits in this federal judicial system as a convicted felon, and the jury cleared him on the most explosive and serious charges, racketeering and sex trafficking. Don't forget that. How he did that, I still don't know. But they found him guilty on 2 counts. 2 counts tied to facilitating prostitution. This is violation of the Mann Act. Now, for some folks, this looked like kind of a mixed verdict.
Okay, here
For
we go.
Diddy's team, however, it's still catastrophic, but not necessarily so. I predict he will receive little to no time when you factor in credit for time served and the actual guidelines presumptive sentence. Now, the key details is that these convictions weren't about him personally engaging in sex acts. That's not it. Okay? Prosecutors built their case around his alleged role in more than just that, in arranging, facilitating the encounters, assignation, the old common law case, reimbursing individuals and documenting the activity. Now, his attorneys are different. They counter that such particular behavior, though maybe immoral or whatever, should not be criminalized and is not criminalized, is not subject to criminal sanction, especially the act of observing or recording.
Okay.
You see, raising First Amendment questions. In their eyes, the jury was swept up in sensationalism, convicting him for being famous and eccentric rather than for hard criminal intent. And that's criminal. To be found guilty of something you didn't do. Now, there's a motion to overturn the convictions, motions to renew the JOA, motions for a new trial. There's all types of post conviction, if you will. He isn't technically, I mean, he's a convicted felon, but there hasn't been a formal adjudication yet. I know that may sound like splitting hairs because it is. Now, at this moment, Diddy's lawyers are aggressively pushing a motion to have the convictions vacated. And they argue that he didn't knowingly transport anyone for unlawful purposes. And the defense insists there's no direct proof that he orchestrated prostitution, only that he lived an unconventional lifestyle with consenting adults. And again, it may be immoral, it may be low, it may be tawdry, but that's not criminal. They're framing this as an overreach, a moral crusade disguised as law enforcement. In essence, what it is. Now, prosecutors say the evidence really tells a different story. They say there were payments, and there were reimbursements, and there were testimony from women who said they were pressured into situations, and video footage allegedly showing Diddy's involvement. Now, from their standpoint, and what they hope to advance is that this wasn't just voyeurism, it was facilitation. And under the law, facilitation is enough. Now, the judge has not yet ruled, but if history is a guide, courts rarely toss out jury convictions unless there's a glaring procedural or substantive error. It's possible the judge trims maybe something down, pares down the criminal exposure, but the odds favor the convictions holding. That's the way that goes. Now, sentencing is coming up in October. All eyes now turn to October the 3rd. October the 3rd, when sentencing is scheduled. Now, Diddy faces the theoretical possibility of a multi-year prison sentence, but the range is broad. His lawyers are asking for leniency, arguing that he's already served a significant time in detention, and that, by the way, that time will pare down whatever sentence is ultimately given. There's these federal sentencing guidelines and the presumptive sentence that those guidelines provide. And they're also going to suggest that the convictions don't reflect predatory behavior. They're pushing for a sentence. He probably has no prior criminal record. He's done philanthropic stuff. He's going to have people coming in to say what a good guy he was. He's a perv. He's a skeeve. He's whatever. But so what? So what? And his sentence could be maybe as light as 14 months with credit for time served. So he's not, believe me, he's sitting pretty right now. The prosecution, however, wants something stiffer because they've been embarrassed. They argued that his wealth and his power and his celebrity allowed him to operate outside normal rules. And a slap on the wrist would, quote, send the wrong message. They're going to push for real prison time, real time. Enough to make the point that even icons like Diddy can't skirt the law. So, realistically, Diddy could be staring at anywhere from 1 to 5 years, theoretically, but depending on how the judge interprets the guidelines, also depending upon any kind of pre-sentence investigation, what the Department of Prisons and like say, all of these other factors, you're going to looking at something which is very interesting. If aggravating factors are highlighted, like testimony about coercion and the like, the number could grow up. But if mitigating factors, his age, prior clean record, charitable work, etc., that carries weight as well. That mitigates. It could lower the sentence, lessen the sentence, act as an ameliorative. And even if he's sentenced, this isn't the end. Diddy's team is already laying the foundation for an appeal, and I think they've got a great chance for appeal. They'll challenge the constitutionality of applying prostitution statutes to someone who allegedly only observed or recorded consensual encounters. That would basically, if you think about it, I mean, that's half of pornography, which is kind of legal, but it's a weaker argument. But theoretically, you can't arrange for women to come in. He didn't chain anybody. He didn't threaten anybody to kill him. Coercion? What is coercion? You want to go into coercion? Look at modeling agencies. Okay, look at modeling agencies. Look at beauty pageants. Look at Hollywood itself. Coercion? Like you can't believe. Now, they're going to be arguing selective prosecution. They're going to be pointing out to the fact that other celebrities haven't faced this level of scrutiny. Why him? Why Diddy? They may even argue that jury prejudice is involved, given the media circus around the trial. But appeals, as you know, take time. It become oftentimes years. That makes it moot. But with enough resources, and Diddy has them still, his lawyers could stretch this battle deep into the decade. Meanwhile, he's going to be released. He's going to be released before they even file the first responsive brief. Now, during that time, depending on how the court rules on bail and pending appeals, he may remain behind bars or out on bond. Now, consider this. No matter what happens legally, no matter what happens in the courtroom, Diddy's image is permanently altered. For decades, he was the embodiment of hip-hop's crossover into mainstream luxury. The mogul who turned street cred into champagne and clothing lines and TV shows and Forbes lists and that sort of thing. That empire has already been gutted. Brands have cut ties, they've bolted, endorsements are gone, and his business partners are in retreat. Now think about this. The question now is very simple.
Retreat.
The question now is whether he becomes a cautionary tale or a martyr. Okay. To some in the hip-hop community, he's already being framed as a victim of what amounts to selective justice. You know, enough black celebrity targeted, or rather another black celebrity targeted, while the political and corporate elites skate free. I mean, even James Comey got away this long. And what he did was worse than anything Comey did. We'll see about Comey. But to other people, he represents the rot, the putrescence at the top of the industry. A man who exploited his power and now finally faces accountability. Stay tuned, as the kids say. Now, there's no avoiding the political undertone here, too. Federal prosecutions of high-profile figures are never insulated from Washington pressure. The Department of Justice, the DOJ, wants to appear even-handed, especially after years of criticism about bias. By taking down someone as prominent as Diddy, in a case like this, they can signal toughness on crime while deflecting charges, if you will, of favoritism. But this raises deeper questions. If the DOJ can dedicate massive resources to chasing a celebrity over a prostitution facilitation, why couldn't they bring airtight cases against Jeffrey Epstein's enablers? Why? Why was Maureen Comey, daughter of James Comey, anywhere near Epstein? Anywhere near the prosecutions? Why did we see so aggressive a trial for Diddy, but immunity and sweetheart deals for Epstein, for Ghislaine Maxwell? Don't think, we're never going to forget about Epstein. And the contrast feeds suspicion that celebrity trials like Diddy's are spectacles, that they're distractions from the swamp that never gets drained. So think about this also, and probably more important. Behind all of this is a man with a family, a legacy, and children who now watch him from the courtroom pews. At his latest hearing, he blew a kiss to his mother and told his family he loved them.
While the twins sit there and laugh and have fun, like they don't really want to be there, they just have to be there. I mean, like kids. That's what kids do, man. reports of reporting back that they laughing and smiling with each other.
Those are the images the press will latch onto. Those are the images that will paint him either as a fallen hero or some disgraced patriarch. But in many ways, my friend, this is the final act of the Diddy story. The larger-than-life big shot mogul brought back down to earth, now facing the same judge, jury, and prison system as anyone else. And whether he emerges humbled or hardened will define his last chapter. So,
wow.
The next aspect, the most interesting thing. Best case scenario, his convictions get tossed or reduced. He serves minimal time, and on appeal, he wins relief. He spends the next few years rebranding as a survivor of government overreach or somebody who beat the government. The worst case scenario, the judge denies the motion, sentences him to multiple years, or aggravates the sentence, which I doubt, while he remains in prison. His businesses collapse, further his wealth erodes, and his legacy calcifies around scandal rather than success. So that's what you're going to have to look for. And that's what we will. And finally, what's going to happen to Diddy? He will almost certainly serve some form of prison time unless his lawyers pull off a legal miracle.
He already serving time.
The October 3rd sentencing is the key pivot point, and it will decide whether he spends another year or several locked away. But regardless of how many months the judge hands down, the bigger sentence has already been delivered. Diddy's empire is gone. His reputation is shredded, and his name is forever tied to one of the most tawdry and scandalous celebrity trials in decades. His legal team, who were very good, by the way, his legal team may still find technical victories on appeal, but the cultural jury has already rendered its verdict. In the court of public opinion, the man once known as Puff Daddy is no longer untouchable. He's just another cautionary tale of fame and power and corruption colliding in the harsh light, the head-on collision of justice. May sound corny, may sound whatever, but it's absolutely true. What do you think, my friend? Let me know. Weigh in. Do you think he's fair? I'm going to put some questions up for you. Pick the one that you like. Pick the one that you would like to expand upon, and let me know. Pick one. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos.
Man, it's been reported, and it's funny because society, public opinion, we are sitting here waiting for anything to happen. The twins laughing and playing during the trial. That's all we got. That's all we got. So it's a lot of different things that's going on that let people know. Diddy update and more. Wait a minute. I think Ticket, I was going to go. Shoot. Let me see. Let's see what. Should I go with here or go with? Yeah. Let's go with Tisha Tales right there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check this one out, man. What's up, guys?
Well, baby, if your name is Deontay Nash, baby, Diddy is in deep trouble. And the fallout that a lot of industry experts and legal experts predicted is actually happening. What is that fallout? Well, at the end of the day, as much as the low-life, dirty,
Did we do this one?
like just morally decrepit people, in my opinion, on the Diddy team, either getting paid pennies or begging for $1, right? If you don't feed into their narrative, you would think, or if you feed into their narrative, you would think that Diddy is just this guy that just made a mistake and this and that, instead of what many people have said he was, someone that ruled violently, viciously, illegally, and someone that had a serial problem overstepping people's boundaries, both mentally, physically, and unfortunately, sexually. If you guys don't remember Deontay Nash, he was one of the key witnesses in the Diddy trial. Baby, he did a phenomenal showing of truth in his testimony. It was one of the few people that the Diddy side could not pick apart. He told harrowing stories of abuse, and he has just filed suit in Los Angeles, right? He has just filed suit in Los Angeles.
I think we did this one already, man. I told y'all I was tired. Let's see something real quick. Yeah. Let's go to here. Let's go here. Let's go to Big Ticket, man. Let's see what Big Ticket got to say on this whole trial situation. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, baby. Let's hit it. Okay.
I have some explosive news for you guys right now.
Alrighty.
To tell you.
Okay.
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me in the comments?
My bad,
first
y'all.
of all, I want to start off by saying this.
Today
came out the news about Donald Trump's one of his former cabinet members, Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon basically had been exposed. Him along with another one of Trump's former cabinet members, Elon Musk, of being in these Epstein documents. Apparently, Elon Musk allegedly had an appointment to go to Epstein's island.
What?
And also, you had alleged, according to the report that was the files, Steve Bannon, a few months before Epstein was brought on charges of sex trafficking a youngin. Steve Bannon was supposed to meet him for breakfast, right? And also they have another Republican mega donor that was supposed to be linking up with Epstein as well before his conviction, before he even got convicted, right in the middle of all this stuff. It's bad. And so now Donald Trump, in the aftermath of this, because he's getting cooked online, he is now, for some reason, out of the blue, according to reports, he has demanded the release of the Amelia Earhart. Let me make sure I got that right. He has now came out and demanded the release of the Amelia Earhart files, right? That's what Donald J. Trump has just done now. In the aftermath of this information coming out about former cabinet members of his. This thing is fitting to get ugly. This thing is fitting to go all the way. You understand what I'm saying? And so I think y'all need to strap up, because I think it's all going down in front of the public now. Why would Donald Trump demand that these files be released for Amelia Earhart? Why would he do that all out of the blue right now after that stuff came out on Steve Bannon and Elon Musk, two guys who were in Trump's cabinet? But let's get to this, and that is Sean Diddy Combs. Sean Diddy Combs just made a major filing, you guys. And in that filing Sean Diddy Combs, the judge, I told you guys, he grilled Diddy the other day at the trial. He grilled Diddy because Diddy's lawyers the night before, they came in the last minute wanting Diddy to be able to wear street clothes when he's a convicted felon to his hearing, right? And the judge said, why the hell does he need to be wearing street clothes to his hearing when he's he's a prisoner? Prisoners don't get to wear street clothes. You get to wear your street dress clothes when you're in front of a jury trial. And I told y'all the judge grilled him about that and asked him for a response to that. Well,
I told y'all that he gonna deny that. The man, like I said, the man is in prison. Why should he be out on bail when he's? Oh my God! I done said it 1,000 times. I don't need to say it no more.
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail.
So Diddy has come out now through his legal team, y'all. Lord have mercy, man. And Sean John Combs, you guys, has come out and asked, and let me tell y'all this right now. Diddy has come out and asked that not only the judge allow him to wear his, street clothes, his dress street clothes, but he is asking to speak directly to the judge on sentencing day. So the judge hasn't even made his decision yet whether he's going to give him acquittal or whether he's going to give him a new trial. But
look here, Judge. Look here, man. Check this out. Look here, Playboy. How much? Come on, Playboy. How much you need, Playboy? I got you. No, I ain't trying to. Are you trying to bribe me? Nah, Playboy. Nah, Your Honor. That's what. Talk to me for what? Oh my gracious! Come on, Playboy.
Directly to the judge on sentencing day.
Talk
So the
directly.
judge hasn't even made his decision yet whether
Nah.
he's going to give him acquittal or whether he's going to give him a new trial. But Diddy, he has just filed a request saying that on his sentencing next Friday, he wants to be able to wear his regular clothes and he wants to be able to address the judge directly, face to face, in the most humble and respectful way possible. And I'm going to read this to you guys real quick because I got to get out of here, right? So basically, the letter says, "Dear Judge Submaranian, on behalf of Mr. Combs, we respectfully request that the court issue the attached order permitting Mr. Combs to receive non-prison clothing wear to his upcoming sentencing. The sentencing proceeding holds significant importance for Mr. Combs. He wished to appear before the court, address your honor, and allocute, in the most, dignified and respectful fashion possible."
Okay.
It says the request ordered will facilitate that desire, as criminal defendants like other party appearing in court are entitled to enter the courtroom with their heads held high. See United States versus Sanchez. And here's the funny part. Look at the 3 numbers on the end of that. Lord have mercy. If that ain't the telling call, I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Look at the last 3 numbers right there before it says 9th Circuit 27.
649 666. Damn. Should be like the hotels. The hotel take out the 13th floor. No hotel has the 13th floor.
And so Diddy, it says permitting Mr. Combs to wear non-prison clothing will not cause delay. It says will not cause delay or inconvenience. Indeed, the Supreme Court has held that compelling a defendant to wear jail clothing further no essential state policy. Further reasoning that the argument that it may be more convenient for jail administrators provides no justification for the practice. Such a practice operates only against those who are incarcerated, which is repugnant to the concept of equal justice. We have corresponded with the MDC Legal, who has no objection to this request and indicate this should not pose a problem. Thank you for your consideration. Respectfully submitted, Tenny Garagos. Right? Here's the thing. Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My bad, y'all.
There's kids in the background, but it's all good.
Check it out, bro. Something happened when I was trying to read the paper and it was going out. Diddy has just asked the judge, first of all, can he wear his street clothes to his sentencing? Right? The dress clothes. And then he wants to address the judge face to face, personally, at his sentencing. Man, I'll tell y'all something, man. It's been.
Why do he think he deserves such special treatment, man? That's the part. If he can get over himself, he can't get. You know what? I keep telling people, Diddy and all his lawyers, the ones that's closest to him, that Mark guy, Yana, they've been doing wrong for so long. They don't understand right. Right doesn't sound correct to them. Right does not sound correct to them. So they just, man, let me speak to you. You know, he's so used to doing side deals that work for 30 years. Diddy I want to talk to you personally. Why? So you can try to bribe me? In fact, if I was a judge, I'd be like, yeah, let me see what you got to say. I would love to talk to you one-on-one. Suppose he know karate and everything. He looked like somebody that been practicing judo since he was in elementary school, the judge. That judge probably whooped Diddy's tail.
To get real disgusting with this situation. Diddy is, man, bro, I think that he knows it's all on the wood. I think he knows Donald Trump ain't coming now. Donald Trump got too much going on now. There ain't no way Donald Trump coming for Diddy on this one. And I think Diddy knows it. I think they went down that avenue, and I think Diddy is panicking. And I think Diddy wants to, you know what I'm saying, get in front of the judge, man,
and beg for
mercy, man. But, you know what I'm saying, the judge, in my opinion, he is a by-the-book guy. And I think Diddy sees this. The fact that they're not even waiting for the judge to give his ruling on a retrial or an acquittal, that's crazy. They didn't even wait for the judge to give his ruling on a refile or acquittal. They're coming back and demanding and asking, I should say, did he wear his clothes during the sentencing hearing, right? On next Friday. So they're not even waiting to see if they're going to get a new trial, whatever. They're going along the assumption that the judge is going to reject their cause. They're going along the assumption that they're probably just going to have to just fight it in court over the next few years and try to go through appeals, man. And so Diddy, he's going to try to address the judge one-on-one. Now we're going to see. I think the judge will allow Diddy to address him. I don't think he'll let him wear the clothes. I think he'll make Diddy wear the prison attire or the jail attire. But I think that the judge will allow Diddy to address him before he give him his sentence. Do I think it's going to affect the judge?
Nope.
No. I think Diddy's going to start crying. I think Diddy's going to talk about his whole family. I think he's going to talk about how much he's done for so many people and all this other stuff. But he's not going to talk about what he has done to people, like beat the dog shit out of Cassie.
Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all know that school he was involved in? He was supposed to. Yeah. He opened up a school in New York. That school is terrible, man. Everybody that work at the school is saying that they underpaid. They ain't got enough money for books. Well, I just say books, I don't know what they need. You're going to use the money for. The kids is failing. It's terrible. Even though they took his name off the school now, I'm like, wait a minute, Diddy, you running around saying this is your school. Come find out it ain't your school. You just was helping the school. You are a billionaire and your school is suffering. That don't make sense. Sound like a Dr. Umar to me.
I think Diddy's going to talk about his whole family. I think he's going to talk about how much he's done for so many people.
What he do for people?
But he's not going to talk about what he has done to people, like beat the dog shit out of Cassie and other people. And you know what I'm saying? Like the other sex workers said, they were victims too.
Yep.
Again. So listen, man. Bro.
And the cook. And the rest in peace of Kim Porter. So many people. I heard that from Gene Deal that Sean and his son, the one that looked like him, I don't be knowing their names. They didn't have a good relationship. They was always beefing. Then you got Ray J and the kids trying to fight each other. Man, this is a big old circus.
This thing finna get ugly crazy. So I want to see, and tonight, you guys, make sure tonight, you guys, that y'all are tuned in, because tonight is coming the recommendation from the feds for how much prison time Diddy is going to get. And I'm telling you right now, I have a bad feeling that the feds are going to recommend that Diddy gets between 15 to 20 years in prison tonight.
Damn.
I believe that the feds are going to go between 15 and 20 years. And then the judge is going to have to decide on where he's going to go between the probation officers, 7 years, and the prosecution's 15 to 20 years. And I think the judge is going to take everything into consideration they say, because the judge has already said he has evidence of violence, coercion, force, and that Diddy's lawyers admitted to this in court. He used that to deny the $50 million bail and said there's no amount that Diddy could pay that's going to help, get him out on bail. I believe tonight you guys are going to see it rain tonight, man. But Diddy, he is pushing to talk to the judge in his street clothes, face to face. And it's right here in the paperwork. See, this is the one thing about me, y'all. I don't come on YouTube capping saying anything. I don't come on here just saying anything, man. I bring y'all paperwork. You understand what I'm saying? I bring y'all actual factuals. You feel me? And shout out to the Diddy Doctor for dropping it like it's hot. You dig? So, again, man, when y'all say this stuff, man, bro, he going to beg for mercy from the judge. And I think he knows what the deal is. I think he knows exactly what the deal is and what's going to happen, bro. I think Diddy knows that they're going to lay the smack down, and the judge going to come lay the hammer. I think Diddy knows this. I think he knows this is coming. So, again, man, I think now he want to get in front of the judge and beg for his life. That's what I think he wants to do. Here's the thing. I think they keep overstepping and coming off sides. Him saying they want to wear his street clothes, like his dress, his like court, like regular, like clothes that you would wear if you had a jury in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you've already been convicted on 2 counts. You know what I'm saying? Again, bro, listen. To me, they keep doing stuff that's going to get them all sides. And I think the judge is going to bring up all
sides
this if they go to sentencing. Because remember, the judge still ain't gave his ruling yet. They are already presuming that the judge ain't going to rule in their favor. Now, remember all these jockstrap sniffers on YouTube that said, hey, man, Diddy going home. He going home today, man. They gonna get acquitted today, man. They gonna give him a new. He gonna get acquitted. Walk out of court today. He didn't. Yeah, Diddy don't even think his lawyer Mark Anglifo walked out of the court and was like, man, I'll see y'all at sentencing next Friday.
Yeah.
I told y'all. And now this lets me know the way that they're moving lets me know that they probably went down to Trump Avenue and Trump ain't coming to save them. Trump is not coming to save them.
Oh, we knew that.
That's what this lets me know, man. Donald Trump is not coming to save these people, bro. I try to tell y'all this, man. I think now they want to get in front of that judge and beg for mercy. That's exactly what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a situation where they're going to beg for mercy. I'm telling y'all this. That's the only reason why I can see him wanting to be in his regular clothes and wanting to talk to the judge one-on-one. I think Diddy knows this judge ain't for sale.
You know what, man? I keep thinking about it, man. I think about this, y'all. Both of those, he got found guilty on two things, right? Both of those, like what, a minimum of 5 years or something like that, and maximum of 10 apiece or something. So if the judge give him 3 years for both, that's why I keep putting up the 6. I mean, that dude, I'm doing you a favor here with the 6 years. I'm doing the feds a favor. Y'all got 4 years to come up with something, bruh. I think they cooking up some stuff now. Then Lil Rod case is ready to come. Lord have mercy, Diddy. Good God Almighty, boy, I feel sorry for you on that one because he was there. You was telling him to shoot the videos. You was telling him to shoot videos, so you don't know what he was shooting. That's the part right there. I'm surprised that man don't have security all around him all the time. Lil Rod. Lil Rod, what you need to do is go get yourself a real lawyer. I heard his lawyer broke. Pro bono. Come on,
the only reason why I can see him wanting to be in his regular clothes and wanting to talk to the judge one-on-one. I think Diddy knows this judge ain't for sale. You understand what I'm saying? I think he knows the judge ain't for sale.
He got to know that part.
A lot of people are for sale. Let me say this right now. A lot of people are for sale.
I'm for sale?
They are for
just
sale.
Playing.
But I think the judge is not for sale.
Yeah.
I don't think the judge give a damn about being for sale. I think the judge care about justice. You understand? And when people say that Diddy's being treated unfair, that's a goddamn lie. He beat the dog hell shit out of that woman. Period, nigga. And if somebody did y'all daughters like that, you niggas would be trying to get them up out of here. Or if it was George Zimmerman beating up on a black woman, you niggas would have ran a whole different narrative. Cut the cap. Cut the cap.
Damn.
But because this dude is black and beating up on a half black chick, now we gonna say, because once again, money, because she got paid, she's supposed to just take that shit and walk off, nigga. Y'all niggas wouldn't even act like that if that was y'all daughters, if that was y'all sisters.
Fact.
That's what make me the most mad about these niggas, bro. Niggas be just on fake fuckboy time, man. I'm telling y'all this shit, bro.
What kind of time? Wait a minute, Ticket. What kind of time they on? They on. Yeah, they not thinking. They not think. They think in one way. Don't pick a side. This is what you do. You don't pick a side, and that way you can clearly evaluate everything. You can evaluate all these people. All these people are putting cases on this dude. All these lies. You can take a quarter of the cases that 95% of them is lying. You can go higher than 98% is lying. But that 3%, brother, means you did wrong. How in the world can you say you ain't put your hands on none of them when we got video proof that you put your hands on one of them? I bet you if everybody had their video cameras out or cell phones out, you wouldn't have done that. Lil Rod talking about he went to the bathroom and then all of a sudden you got this girl trying to, then your boy Cuban Gooden. Man, there's a lot of sugar britches up in this daggone. Oh my God, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't never get into this music game because I ain't the one, cuz I'm sorry. I'm allergic to men. Here we go, y'all.
That's what make me the most mad about these niggas, bro. Niggas be just on fake fuckboy time, man. I'm telling y'all this shit, bro. Let a nigga beat their sister and drag their sister. Bro, if a nigga ain't gonna react sick, bro, I can't never have no respect for you, my nigga. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. And it ain't just her. Look how many other people that said that the nigga violated them. Beat him. Y'all don't believe that shit? His lawyer admitted he was very violent. His lawyer admitted that. What y'all talking about? So if you just run around here just beating the shit out of women, y'all cool with that shit? Y'all cool with that shit, right? But see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If it was one of these dudes like Elon Musk, Donald Trump, or one of these other dudes like this beating the shit out of women, especially black women, all these niggas would be mad. They wouldn't give a damn what them niggas get locked up for. They want their ass up out of here. See, you got to keep the same energy on your side to be able to have credibility on all sides.
All sides.
See, most people get mad at me because I come in here, I don't give a damn. I will cook Elon Musk. I will cook Steve Bannon. I will cook Donald Trump. I will cook Jeffrey Epstein. I will cook Bill Clinton. I don't care. I will cook Joe Biden, capping ass. I don't care. If you won't cap, you gonna get stir fried, bruh. Simple as that. These niggas got picks and chooses out here, bruh. And that's just facts. And the reason why I'm going so hard on Diddy is because everybody trying to get a nigga pass.
Yeah. You should know
How you
better.
gonna give a dude a pass? And we seen just a smidget. This is one incident we seen. Imagine if all the other shit was on tape. How would but see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of these Negroes is desensitized to this shit because they're used to beating their women. They pimps up and smacks they bitches every day. That's how they talk. They will slap their chick every day and beat the hell out of her. They don't care. This is the same reason you got people with funky attitudes like Sha'Carri Richardson think she could put her hands on niggas and get away with this. And guess what? She did. You know why? Because a lot of y'all let her off the hook. When we was cooking on her ass, y'all came in here and made excuses for that girl. Oh, Tiki, she didn't hit him, man. I don't want to hear shit. She's a lying, capping ass, disgraceful person. She's disgusting. She should be in prison, period. But what did? They rewarded her with Nike commercials and everything. As soon as the dude hit a girl, that man, his ass lose his commercials, lose his deal, and he going to prison probably. Same shit I told y'all with Erica Menen. This is crazy work, man. Y'all watching this stuff in the flesh. It ain't just men out here beating on women. It's women out here that's beating and bullying and preying on men. But see, when you don't call it the same way, that's when these dudes come out here and say, man, the hell with y'all. You lucky to have a Negro to have enough common sense like me to see past all the bullshit and know right from wrong.
Right from wrong.
Because I was raised right, nigga. I wasn't raised on no demon time and none of that shit down. That ain't what I'm with, nigga. I'm not with that.
I ain't with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't with that negativity. That
is what it is, my nigga. Right? I don't get off. I don't get a fantasy on beating up on women. And that shit don't move me. That shit make me sick. Especially to see dudes do that shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, especially when you got bread like that. When you got bread, nigga, you got to pick it a litter. Nigga, she can go. Nigga, if she not in accordance to what you want to do, nigga, just lullaby her. Send her ass on out the house. Nigga, tell her, hey, look, we done. And go get another chick. It's a million chicks out here that would do anything that these niggas want them to do. That's the problem I have. Diddy got a million chicks that's willing to do any nasty, freaky, funky, whatever he want to do. But the fact that you got to beat on chicks, that's diabolical, my nigga. And that's the part that make me sick. And mofos to come out here and take up for that shit. Man, niggas is cap.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Y'all let me know what y'all tap on in, man. Y'all know what's up, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Real talk, bro. I told y'all, man, I grew up in there was a no negotiation with cap in the house I grew up in, man.
You got that right.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up watching my daddy beat up on my mom. I grew up watching full respect.
Full respect.
Sides, right? Yep. Never seen my mom go crazy on my dad. Never seen my dad raise a hand ever at my mom.
No cussing.
It was all respect. But some of these niggas, they grow up in that. So what are they? They are desensitized to that shit. They think that shit is normal. Right? They think it's normal. It's the same thing y'all see with these young girls. They see their mama getting pregnant. Their mama was pregnant and had them at 16. So what they do, they go do the same thing. It's the same cycle over and over and over again. Same thing with these criminals. Same thing with these dudes that's in these gangs. They daddy was in it. They come in it. It ain't no thought that, hey man, let me change him and give him a different direction. I want to give my son a different direction. I want to be a different type of leader for him, so he don't got to go through the hardships and the troubles I went through. Nah, these niggas want to be on gang.
Dang.
Right? They want to live by a code that don't love, appreciate, or respect him. Think about this. Think about what I just said to y'all. Case in point, look at Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy Combs got more people arguing for him that don't even know, never met him, or don't even have a real personal relationship with him than he did the people who was with him all day. Every time we seen all the videos and all the photos. Ain't none of them people show up for court. They only showed up, some of them only showed up when the coast was cleared. The rest of them still ain't show up. Yeah. And this is why I tell y'all, they niggas want to take up for celebrity. Man, celebrities ain't finna take up for you. Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute to everybody that's tapped on in, man. I'm sorry, man, if I tell the truth, man. And it hurts, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. I'm gone, man.
I swear to goodness, man. I think this man grew up in the same house I was in. With the same mother and father. God dang, I gotta go ask my mother. You sure we ain't have another brother that I ain't know about? God, Ticket, you be, man. Hey, man, I'm sitting over here. I got mad respect for my man Ticket, man. He ain't no fake dude. You can tell, man, he get passionate about, I do too. I get passionate when you start talking this bull. I couldn't believe when Tisha Tales was up there in New York doing her podcast thing, and that other dude was yelling at her and fussing at her and all that type of stuff. And she asked her two security guards, can you please make him stop or make him move or something like that? She said, I can't remember what she said, but then he yelled out, I'm 10 feet away from you. They can't do nothing to me. I ain't touching you. But brother, you disrespecting. And the thing about it is, a lot of people online was talking about him, and they were saying, you are a black man respecting another black woman. Then all the comments saying things about, well, she don't like black men. And I'm like, God dang, y'all always got to throw the race card in there. Here's what the problem is. The problem is you are a man, and you should not be disrespecting no woman. If we can go back to the fundamentals, the basics. Let's go to the basics. Before we start adding all this salt and pepper and all this extra cinnamon and a cherry on top. Yeah, you want to respect your race. You want to uphold your race. I cannot believe that the black race is the only race that always want to throw that color line in there. I don't know. I don't hear no Filipinos saying, oh, that's because they'll say us Filipinos do this and this is our culture, this is how we do things. What? Nah, black man, you see black. White man, oh my God, man, that make me want to throw up, man. If we can just worry about ourselves, that's all I'm saying. Everybody else in their culture or their race, they worry about self. And I'm not saying being selfish. I'm not saying that. I'm saying make sure that you are walking this earth close as you can to God. To whoever you worship. It's right and wrong. That's the only thing I see. I don't see no middle area. If you're doing wrong, you don't want to do it in front of me because I'm going to jump on you so hard. I wish I was up there, man. I was supposed to have been up there. God, it was a reason why I wasn't up there, because I could not sit there. There has never been a time when I sat there and seen somebody disrespect. Hey, boy, what's wrong with you? That's a lady. How dare you? Whatever happens, happen. I got to say something. And I can't believe all them men was out there. This is what we come to, y'all. I couldn't believe it, man. Man, my stomach was boiling. I couldn't even sleep that night. Oh, you must got the hats for her. Okay, I do. Now what? What the fuck? I mean, excuse me, y'all. I'm getting close. See? Yeah, I got the hats for her. What difference does that make? It's right or wrong. I don't have the hats for her. I think she's very beautiful. But I got me a boo-boo, baby. Good God Almighty, baby. Yeah. Look here, y'all. Let me get on up out of here, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank everybody for following the channel and all that stuff. Shout out to my enders and everything. Y'all take it light. Take it slow. Hey, y'all tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.